Well, here we are in Kansas, and this is the day I've been waiting on. This is opening day of 2020 archery season in Kansas. This is September the 14th. I came over here last week on Labor Day on the 8th of September, and I broadcast 100 pounds of winter rye on top of this Frosty Delight. The Frosty Delight was doing good. The only thing is, with so much thatch that I had on this field, it's taken quite a bit of rain and quite a bit of time before it's really set in. It's starting to really take over now. I've had a lot of rain in the last couple of weeks, and all of my winter rye is starting to come up. It is germinated. All the brassicas are coming up. I've got ladino, red clover in here. All of that is coming up. I figure within the next probably 2 to 3 weeks, this field is going to be unbelievable. I've got 2 stands set on it, and I just put up my 3rd camera. We're going to see what kind of deer activity that we've got in here during the day and night. I'm going to let my cameras dictate when I'm going to start coming in here and hunting. Within 100 yards of here, I'm already getting some really nice bucks. I've got a non-typical that's got 14 points on his left side, 10 on his right. That buck, he's pushing 205, 210. Just an awesome 4.5-year-old deer. I'm hoping to get an opportunity at that buck. I'd love to give him to 5.5, but with the pressure that I've got on this piece of property, there's no way I can really manage it real well. So I figure if a buck's 200 inches, there's no way I can let him go. So I'm going to scan this with the camera, try to give you a little bit of a close-up of the brassicas, and just kind of scan the whole plot and show you what it looks like. Right over here is the camera set I just set up. We tried to trim these cedar trees up to where I can come in here in March and just cut them off ground level, pile them up on like this brush pile over here, and burn them, get it cleaned up. I'm betting these deer are going to start taking these clean cedars and doing some rubs on them. Anyhow, that's what we're hoping for. But I got several little brush piles set up that we'll be piling cedars up on. There's another camera set right over here, which they're not a long ways from each other, but still, it's amazing what you can get on one camera that you won't get on the other. Yeah, everything is really coming up great. I just got down here, and on this far corner, I had 9 gobblers already out here messing with my winter wheat. The plot really looks beautiful out here. As I say, the plot thickens, and it is thickening. It's October the 3rd, 2020. I'm coming in on my little brush hog trail that comes from a parking area where I can come into my food plot from the east, and I'm coming to inspect my plot, see where we're at. This little trail's pretty cool. I'm starting to see food plot already. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It looks like it is flat taken off. Good lands. There's 12 to 14 inches. Oh my goodness. Now, if you were a deer and you were bedding all around this thing, would you stop in here to this salad bar and spend a little time, or would you go out to a big open brome field and eat stinking brome grass that you eat every day? You can see where they're snipping everything off right down there, probably 3 inches off the ground. So they're going after this. I mean, if you'll look around here, you'll just see, like right in through here, they're just snipping it all down there about 3 inches off the ground. So this plot is starting to really thicken up. The clover, good lands. If you look down in here, you can see the red clover and the ladino clover growing. You can see the winter rye coming up everywhere. It's unbelievable. It's everything that a deer would want. Therefore, it's everything that a deer hunter wants. So this plot is definitely thickening up. I do expect to start getting a lot of big bucks on it, and hunting season's here. I'm I'm going to go ahead and carry this video camera all the way to the end of this food plot. I'm guessing we're probably every bit of 200 to 250 yards in length, and probably 30 to 40 yards wide. I mean, it looks excellent today. But I'm going to walk this camera all the way to the other end. Look at this. That stuff's, it's up to my knee. That's crazy. Now in Kansas, it's legal to bait. You can go put your corn feeder up, but I got news for you. For the amount of tonnage per acre that you're putting out with a food plot like this, you can't afford to buy enough corn to do what this is going to do. Granted, the corn's going to put an isolated food source in there. I'm from Missouri. It just don't trip my trigger to throw corn out. It's not legal there, therefore I don't do it. So it's difficult for me to get in that mood to do it. We got a scrape right here. We got another scrape right here. Again, October the 3rd. Look at the size of this scrape. Lands. I'm gonna walk you over here. In this double hackberry tree, I've got another stand set right up there. I'm able to hunt that probably with a south wind. That way I can hunt this food plot. I set up a vine here hanging, and I've got a scrape started on that vine. So we'll see how this mock scrape works compared to these other scrapes. Well, you can see what the plot looks like. At some point I think I can put a buck decoy out here, do a little bit of rattling, pull one in from the top up here in this bedding area, and get an opportunity.